Previously on Australian Survivor.
But I've lost a bit of trust in you, though.
Jerry was feeling betrayed after being voted to isolation along with Nina.
You can't trust what he's going to do.
And when Matt won his third individual immunity,
Yes!
George was ready to redo his plan to get rid of Simon.
I'm not having a brain fart 2 minutes before we vote again.
Please.
Okay?
And Nina was working hard to turn Jerry against George.
At the spa, we made a jacuzzi 3. He's been making top 3s with everyone. I'm the hero coming in to destroy the villain that is King George.
But when Simon opened his mouth at Tribal Council,
George has played one of the best games of Survivor that I have ever seen. He has set up 3 pawns to protect him, and I've been quite impressed by that.
Jerry set him straight.
George's expertise in this game is second to none. I've been working with George and learning from him, and he's been a bloody good teacher. Thank you, Jerry. From the top. No, but it's true.
Sending the lone wolf
Simon,
packing.
the tribe has spoken. Snuffed, finally.
5 are left. Who will be going home tonight?
Liz, open the scroll.
Yeah, Liz.
Congratulations, you have made it to the final 5.
Well done.
Enjoy these special treats and celebrate an epic game played so far. With 5 days to go, you will need all the energy you can get.
That's my good man.
Awesome.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh my god.
All right, let's feast.
What's in?
Probably sugar?
Okay, let me put it in.
Sugar.
We just eat a spoon of
sugar.
sugar for like an
Let's just have an entree spoon of sugar.
Yay.
We're having a spoonful each.
Don't pick it.
Oh, thank you.
That's
I'll
a
get my own
big
little-
spoonful. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot. I'm just gonna do a big.
Georgie lunatic.
We've got to eat it while we have it.
I know.
Amazing.
Oh, that sugar's so good.
That sugar was amazing.
It's like caramelizing my mouth.
This is breakfast, everyone, so enjoy it.
I might as well put a 4th one in. What are we going to... We can't...
That's too much.
Okay, just one more for good luck.
The sugar in your beard looks so good.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Best top 5 ever.
Yum.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I never put sugar in my coffee, but God, it's good.
Being out here for 43 days, this is exactly what we needed to boost morale out here.
My energy levels have just gone through the roof. My brain just feels like it's suddenly like unlocked.
I've had way too many coffees. I'm buzzing. I'm going to wash my shirts 3 times today. We're all going to be Everything went from being a little bit black and white, a little bit fuzzy, to suddenly there was colour again.
Coffee hot. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's gonna fly.
That's what coffee does.
It's day 43 and I'm in high spirits.
Come on in, guys.
Come on in.
Come on in, boys.
I feel like I've really achieved something again, playing Survivor for the 2nd time, and I'm in the top 5 again. I got into the top 5 by being a ruthless and fun villain, willing to take chances. I've worked really hard to position myself still in the middle of the tribe. I can stick with Jerry and Matt and go to the top 3 with them. I could go back to my Jacuzzi Alliance and make amends with Nina. I'm now drowning. But what's made my game so special is the fact that I've been investing in genuine relationships. So close to the end, Jerry. So close to the end.
The thought for me of the three of us, you, Matt and I.
Of a deal we brokered in that shelter 20 days ago.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, no. Let's do it. Let's the three of us go to the end.
Yeah, and let's just get there. I found a lifelong friend in Jerry. Jerry's wise. Jerry has life experience, and I highly respect and value Jerry's advice.
Mate, and I've learned so much from you.
We've got 4 more days, Jerry. Don't worry, the fun hasn't ended yet.
Still got a lot to learn.
Do you know what my legitimate next steps are? Just enjoy every single day.
Yeah.
Because whether I finish 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st, I'm proud of myself either way.
Yeah, me too.
And then I hope it happens for me.
Yeah.
But whatever happens, happens there.
That's it, mate. It's been beautiful.
Last night's tribal council made me realise something. No matter what happens in this game or who goes further, what I know is this. Jerry and I will still be friends when our time ends here in Samoa. We made it to the end.
That's it.
But let's do it. Let's do it, Jerry.
So we know where we are this over.
On Nina.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still good. I don't see any logical reason of doing anything different.
Yeah. Is what it is. Yeah. Don't let me down, I won't let you down.
George and I are really close, but at Tribal Council last night, I saw that George has become extremely close to Jerry.
Not only do we have a relationship, a friendship, but he's also a great mentor. And that's honest.
That's one of the nicest things someone's ever said about me.
No, but it's true.
That's a massive threat to me. I know that George will never turn on Jerry.
We just need to win immunity.
Oh, you're going to win the next fight.
But he's not as close to Matt. Matt is a massive challenge threat. And I'd say that he's my #1 competitor. I know that if he makes it to that final immunity challenge, he will win. So I want to get rid of Matt tonight. Nina was part of the Jacuzzi Alliance with George and I. But George panicked at Tribal Council. We changed our vote to Nina. At this point, I think the Jacuzzi Alliance is severely fractured. I'm hopeful it's not dead because I need Nina on board with the vote.
Where is your head at for the rest of this game?
I'd say Matt, it has to go next.
Yep.
We need a strike when he doesn't have individual immunity because if he gets to the end, he's getting the jury votes.
Yep.
And he's winning that final challenge.
And I think that he'll take
Jerry. Yeah, 100%. He said it.
Oh,
So-
he said it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So we need to. It's not a question.
Easy.
I think Nina does trust me. She has no reason to not vote for Matt. Nina is also in a very vulnerable position, so I don't think she has many options other than to come back and work with me.
What can I do to make sure I don't make anyone skittish? Because George obviously panics.
I don't panic.
Recovering
I'm
from that.
solid. I
Yeah.
feel like there should be no more panicking.
Yeah.
George has crossed me in this game. He sent Shawnee home. But I need George on my side in order for me to execute my plan. We've been together since day one, George.
Yes, I know, Liz.
And we've made a bond for life.
I know.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna get emotional. I consider you like my brother.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been good playing with you too.
So I've already spoken to Nina. And I'm telling you, Matt is next.
This is good. Jerry and Matt are 100% voting for Nina.
How's the size of this garbage? Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. And if you
And I'll say I will.
you say you will as well.
Okay, good. Because Nina was like, are you sure George is going to be on board? And I'm like, yes.
To get rid of Matt.
Of course he is.
As
And
long as
was
she
like,
doesn't walk up to Matt and say
No,
that.
she will not.
Yeah.
She will not.
He's winning the next 3 challenges.
He's won every single individual immunity. We need to strike.
Sometimes you do need a strike.
Today is essentially make or break for my path to the end game. My goal is to stop Matt from winning the individual immunity necklace. If we can strip him of that necklace for one day, I think it's the perfect time to strike. It's essentially do or die.
Come on in. George, you and Simon went head-to-head a lot this season. Do you feel like you've lost your sparring partner?
Not really. I respected Simon's game. He really put in a huge effort in terms of his perseverance, but his time was coming, and that was finally last night.
So, Nina, you survived isolation. You survived the last tribal council. Do you need that necklace to survive another night in this game?
For sure, because I think my days are numbered, and it could be today if I don't have that necklace around my neck.
Well, shall we find out?
Yes, please.
Are you ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, Matt.
Pass it over again.
Again.
I didn't mean it like that.
Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're going to drop a ball in an overhead chute and race to catch it on the other side on a disc. You'll then balance that ball on the disc as you navigate a series of obstacles, collecting additional balls along the way. Finally, you'll attempt to maneuver those balls through a vertical maze. First person to land all 3 balls wins immunity, safe from the vote. Loses tribal council, where somebody's going to become the 19th person voted out of this game. All right, let's draw for spots. Let's get to it. Should be good.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
All right, here we go. For immunity. Survivors ready?
My heart.
Go! First thing you got to do, drop the ball in the chute, catch it with only your disc. Nina gets it right out of the gate. Liz gets it right out of the gate. Wow. It's Liz moving on to that balance beam. Every time you drop during one of these obstacles, you need to go back to the start of that obstacle. It's Liz in the lead, moving on. She has her second ball. Nina drops on the balance beam. She needs to go back.
Damn, that was close.
That's Liz carefully making her way through that high step. You gotta feel your way through. Do not want to take your eye off the ball. Matt, right behind. Liz, almost through. Trying not to drop it. Liz has her third ball. It's moving on to those hurdles. Meanwhile, Matt coming through the high step. Nina, back on the beam.
Just angle it, Jerry. Stupid challenge, seriously.
Liz making quick work of those hurdles. Really got to focus on your balls. It's not easy with 3. Although Liz makes it look like it is. You're good. It's Liz moving on to the end game. This end game is the trickiest part of the challenge. Got to maneuver that ball up through the maze using the 2 ropes while balancing on the beam. You fall off the beam, you need to start again. Definite learning curve here. Matt coming through the hurdles. Trying not to drop it, almost there. Matt's good, Matt's moving on. He's in on the end game now. Finally. Nina's moving on to the high step. George has a big tumble off the beam. Nice save. He can move on.
I'm fine.
Liz carefully making her way up that diagonal. There's lots of micro adjustments here. Up, down, left, right. Any big moves, that ball will be on the run, and you'll lose it. Matt struggling to figure it out. All that adrenaline to get to this point, not going to help you now.
You're not wrong, Jonathan.
Nina's through now. Now we have a challenge. Liz really getting the hang of it now. Halfway up the maze. Nina's got something going now.
Micro movements, micro movements.
Finally, George is through. He's in on the end game now.
Fun times.
Liz with the focus of an Olympian, almost at the top. Be a shame to lose it now. Inching her way up. Almost there, hovering. And she drops in the first ball. Liz leads 1-0. Nina laser focused, determined to walk out of here with that necklace. She's almost there with her first ball. Within striking distance. And she does it, she lands it. We're tied, 1-1. Matt was early on the end game, struggling to figure it out. He's got to hope for a miracle to walk out of here again with that necklace.
Come on now.
Wow.
George ends up halfway up the course. Nicely done.
Miracles do happen. It'll get there, don't worry.
Liz working on her second ball now. Now you got to get it around the curve and into that middle circle. Closing any gaps that ball could sneak through. She does it. Now Liz has the lead. 2-1. Nina working on her second ball now. It's halfway there. Finally, Jerry's through. Jerry's in on the maze.
Okay. Progress.
Liz at the top of her third ball. Trying to work that curve. It's tricky. Nina, the only player seriously challenging Liz today. Getting close with her second ball. Oh, and she drops it. Now Liz is on that inner circle, carefully working that third ball. She needs to go all the way around to drop it in that final hole. It is the trickiest part of the maze. It's a lot of work to get all the way up there. It'd be a shame to drop it, but that's exactly what everyone else is hoping for. is on the run, trying to get it under control. Coming across. She's getting close. If she can do this, she walks out of here with that necklace. She does!
Done. Well done, Liz.
Liz wins individual immunity.
Congrats.
Thank you. Oh my God. Amazing job.
Liz, come on over. Very nicely done. Immunity is yours. Guaranteed safety at tonight's tribal. And a 1 in 4 shot at winning this game.
Wow, arriba.
As for the rest of you, tribal council tonight, where somebody's going to become the 7th member of our jury. Won't be you. Well done.
Thank
Grab your
you.
gear. Head back to camp. We'll see you tonight.
Good on you, Lizzie.
Great win.
Yay! I won the immunity necklace. I feel powerful. And tonight is the night Matt has to go. I'm taking control.
Congratulations, Liz.
Lizzie, well done.
Today at the immunity challenge, Liz won hands down.
Are you starting to get the hang of it, Nina?
Yeah, I got one in, and then I was halfway up with the second, I think. I just told myself, get one so you don't leave feeling like crap.
Yeah.
I'm happy that Liz won. She definitely deserved it. I wish it was me. I've been on the bottom for quite some time. Tonight, I'm basing my vote on keeping trust with Liz, because she is my only way forward in this game. Okay. It's just given me a lot to think about.
Liz said that her and George want to get rid of Matt. And if that happens, Jerry is going to be furious. But it doesn't really concern me at this point in time.
I can't trust 100% that Liz or George will actually write down Matt's name tonight, because they've already written down mine multiple times. But the Jacuzzi Alliance is all I have right now, so I'm voting for Matt tonight.
This is going to be very interesting. Very interesting.
Do you want to have a chat first?
I know what I'm doing tonight.
Are we just loading up?
It's loading up. It's the obvious thing to do.
Yeah.
You, Liz, and myself, and Jerry.
I'm 500%.
The problem with Nina is if she gets to the end, she's the one that will actually win. She has more locked up votes than anyone else. She will get Simon. She was the closest to Simon here. And then she gets her 3 former allies.
Yep.
Lick, Sean, and Sam.
Yeah. And you think Liz is in?
I think Liz has no option.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liz has no option.
Today's plan is we're the 4 going through, George, Jerry, Matt, and I. We're sticking solid and voting for Nina, when in reality, it's not the case. I know the real plan.
George said that he is 100% solid with we have to get rid of Matt.
He said Matt?
Yeah, he said Matt today. He will. Now that that necklace is around my neck, this is the time to get rid of Matt. I think the path is very clear now that we just need to execute. But I've seen seen George get extremely close to Jerry over the last few days, and it's really worrying me.
I said to Nina that it has to be Matt that goes, and that you're solid.
But you have to manage Jerry in that equation. We have to keep Jerry happy.
I feel like you're giving Jerry way too much time and effort. Like, just get rid of Matt. Just keep it simple.
I suppose we can just
You need to be like more, just pull the trigger. He's playing to your emotions and it's working, because the way you're talking to me now, you would have never spoken to me like this a week ago.
That's true.
He's making you soft and you need to snap out of it. I'm thinking clearly and I'm striking. I'm not here to make mates, George.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to be like cutthroat now.
We just take out Matt.
We do.
Liz is telling me to put my feelings and friendships aside and to play a more strategic game with herself and Nina. But Liz doesn't know the heartache I felt when I voted my best friend Cara off in 4th place in the Outback. All I focused on was strategy. That's part of the reason why I lost. Sometimes you do have to weigh up the human element of the game and making sure you keep people happy. Like Jerry, who has no reason to turn against me.
We are the majority. We stick to it. We don't get cold feet. We go in with conviction. We knock her off. And we're here tomorrow.
It's the plan.
The safest way for me to get to the top 3 is to continue working with Matt and Jerry. But I think Liz is right. Matt is a threat in this game. He's a challenge beast.
Right, let's get a couple of these logs back over there.
I know what's going to happen if I go to the final 3 with Matt and Jerry. Matt will win the final immunity challenge and he'll take Jerry to the end. And I'll have to make a judgment call. I can take the safe route and get a bronze medal, or maybe I can consider the riskier route and play for gold. Nina, I can cut a strategic deal with Liz and Nina and reform the Jacuzzi 3, making the right strategic decision to vote out Matt.
If I wake up here tomorrow at the beach, I've got to make sure I'm around the right people for the final 2 parts of the game.
And do you think I'm one of those right people?
I always thought you were one of the right people.
Social George is telling me vote for Nina and keep Jerry happy. But strategic George, ruthless George from the Outback, is saying just vote off Matt. That'll set up the win.
So?
It's a very complex vote.
If I send the wrong person home tonight, I could go to the jury benches tomorrow night.
How you feeling?
Well, I don't feel too bad. Me and Liz, you told me you and Jerry are voting me. And George is debating if he's gonna vote with you guys or me and Liz, which is you.
Nina tells me that George is weighing up whether he votes for me with her and Liz or votes against her with Jerry and myself.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, good chat, Matt.
Nina is trying her best. She knows she's on the out and she knows she's probably the next one to get picked off. However, I'm still worried.
Let's get the rocks. Yeah, let's get the rocks on.
What'd she say?
Obviously. Oh, she's just pleading for chaos.
Yeah. She said that Nina and Liz were voting for me and you were deciding in between.
No.
What?
That's what she said to me.
Well, I've never said
I
that.
think she's gonna. I think she's gonna try and flip the vote against me.
I'm voting for Nina. And that's that.
Yeah.
I think that Liz, George, and Nina had an alliance. Maybe George, Liz, and her have talked about this idea of voting me out next.
I'm still concerned a little bit, not as much as I was.
About George?
Well, no, it's just that Nina and Liz and George had this alliance. And so I am 30% unsure. I think he knows that if me, him and you are at the final three, that most likely I beat him in the endurance challenge.
Right, okay.
And then I take you.
I had a really serious chat with him this morning.
Yeah.
And he said, Jerry, us three for the final challenge. And he said, I know deep down in my heart, if Matt wins the challenge, he's going to take you to the end.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
And that was a revelation. And I thought, wow.
I trust Jerry 100%. However, I've been working with George for a long time in this game, and I've seen him flip on people a few times, and maybe he's going to do it to me tonight.
You still solid, George, for us three in the final three? I'm still solid. It's a good deal.
Way back in Tribe Swap, I chose to join this alliance and help build it to what it is now.
I think we're three strong.
It should be three strong.
Yeah.
I think there's something else at work. I just can't quite put my finger on it, but hopefully the plan I'm a part of is the plan that's executed.
Oh, God. It's not as easy as it looks.
Ma, stop trying to preserve the old boy and your relationship with him.
I know you have to get rid of Matthew.
Exactly.
I'm just being delicate.
Are you writing them down?
I have to.
Okay, good. Done. We don't have to talk about it again.
I have to. Liz has made it very clear that the two of you are voting for Matt.
She's made it clear to me that she wants Matt gone.
You're not going to vote for Matt, is that what you're telling me?
No, I do not mind, but she's the only person who's given me anything.
Yeah.
So right now, that's the only option I have. And if that stays the only option I have, then that's the route that it seems like I'm going to end up going.
It's a very pragmatic route.
Is that yours as well?
The dilemma I have is
Yep.
I'm obviously very close to Jerry and Matt.
Yep.
And then I have to work out what's best for me.
You're just weighing up if you're still going to, what route you're going to take.
Basically.
Or you think,
I'm going to be honest with you, yes.
Okay. Well, then you're the swing. You have the deciding vote, I guess.
I'm confident George is going to vote Matt because at this point in the game, it's not about friendships or feelings. It's about strategy and tactics and getting to the end. I'm telling George to put his emotions aside. This is not the player that you are. You are ruthless. You are savage. If you start playing with emotions now, you're done for.
Join ex-survivors Khan and Brooke with Shannon Gus for Talking Tribal. Your weekly deep dive into heroes versus villains, only on 10 Play.
Okay.
Now bringing the members of our jury. Flick, Sam, Shawnee, Sean, Haley, and Simon. Voted out in the last tribal council. So Nina, at the challenge today, you said if you didn't win that necklace, there was a high chance that your torch would be snuffed.
Yeah, and I still believe that. It was a really fun obstacle to get through, but unfortunately I wasn't able to pull through. Liz was.
So Nina, you've been on the chopping block for a while now. Why do you think that is?
I came in with a large majority that wasn't reality. It was just the perception that some of us had. And there was a much larger majority that took control, and they stayed solid.
But you've been able to navigate your way through to the final five. So when strategy fails, can you appeal to other players' humanity to stay in the game?
For sure. I think that's honestly one of the reasons why I'm still here. I've been lucky enough that I've had olive branches given to me, and I've had opportunities that I was able to seize myself. There was a few cracks, a few fractures, and then, yeah, they've just been solid. I think people got this golden ticket, and they're just not letting it go.
Liz, Nina's basically saying that she's been trying, but the alliance is impenetrable.
The alliance is solid, Jonathan, but credit to Nina, you know, she's tried and she's been in there and she's given it a crack, and there's not much more you can do.
Why do you think Nina has made it this far, despite all the odds?
I think Nina is a really great game player. I think she has a good social game, and she's like snaked her way through, and she's still here with us.
George, Matt has proved that he's pretty handy at challenges. He's won that necklace 3 times. Is that factoring into your decision about who you want to move forward with in this game?
Yes, because I'll need someone to take me to the final 2.
So, Matt's challenge prowess is an asset for you?
Of course.
So, for George, Matt is an asset. But Liz, for you, is he a liability? Because he's pretty good at challenges.
Yeah, no, Matt is fantastic at challenges. He's a challenge beast. And so I'd say, in that regard, he's my biggest competitor.
Liz is also an absolute challenge beast. She's won 3 challenges herself. She's a phenomenal competitor. The thing is, though, with challenges, you never know what challenges could be tomorrow. It could be something that suits Nina. It could be something that suits Jerry or suits George. There's no guarantees going into tomorrow that Liz or myself will be the best 2 people at that challenge.
George, it takes a tremendous amount of strategy to get to the end. But is it possible to be too strategic in this game?
Well, I think that's what went wrong for me in the Outback, and you've got to find a balance. And hopefully I'm striking a better balance this time, but sometimes you do have to rely on strategy. And what I constantly am pondering about is what is my best path to the end. I think coming back from the immunity challenge today, that became very clear to me. And that's what is guiding my vote tonight.
But George, I'm sure everyone sitting over there had a clear path to the end, and it didn't work out for them. So how can you be so sure that it'll work out for you?
Because I'm the person that cobbled together the winning ship. And this ship has been a phenomenal cruise, and there are a couple of days left. And there aren't stormy seas ahead, so I'm going to do what I can to navigate the smoothest path for me and the people that I'm working with.
So, Jerry, it sounds like George is the captain of the ship.
It's been great. It's been a great ship, great alliance, because there's been no one true leader all the way through.
That's true.
It's
That's not what I heard George just say. He said that he's...
No, George, it's George's turn at the moment. That's fine. But a few of us have been taking the main role from time to time. Everybody was included in the decision-making. That's why this alliance has been so successful. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Nina, Jerry is saying there isn't really one leader in this alliance. You rolled your eyes.
Unfortunately, my perception is not the same as Jerry's. I see people who scramble, and they're making sure the numbers are right, they're counting, they're splitting votes, doing things like that. And then, you know, just because Jerry was speaking, I see him maintaining the fire, checking in with a few people, and then laying down. But being instrumental is what I, as a jury member, I'm gonna wanna hear. Not just, I was told a name and I wrote it down. So to me, an active leader normally is running around, making sure the numbers are right, not at camp, and just waiting to hear what's gonna happen. Shouldn't have said that, probably.
Well, it is time to vote. It is time to vote. Nina, you're up.
It's either me or you. I've been waiting for you to pull the trigger to flip the switch to be a great player like I think you could be, and you just got that golden ticket, never let it go, and never flip that switch.
you've proved that you're a phenomenal game player over the last few days. You're a huge strategic threat, and that's why I want to see you gone home.
I'll go count the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity item they'd like to play it, now be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Matt. Nina. One vote, Matt. One vote, Nina. Matt. 2 votes, Matt. 1 vote, Nina. Nina, we're tied. 2 votes, Matt. 2 votes, Nina. 1 vote left. Nineteenth person voted out, 7th member of our jury. Nina.
Good luck.
Hey.
Good luck. It's okay. Just know you sit next to him.
Wow.
You haven't had this happen yet.
I haven't.
Okay.
It's an amazing experience.
I bet. Nina, the tribe has spoken.
They have. Thank you, Jonathan.
Bet. Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye, Lena.
Well, in a game of perception and deception, humanity trumps it all. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. Sunday night on Australian Survivor.
I feel like my death warrant has been signed. If I don't win individual immunity today, I'm gone.
Can Liz fight her way into the top 3?
George, Matt and I, we're as tight as ever. Final 3, that is where we are heading.
Or is the writing on the wall?
I've got deals within deals. The fact that I've kept Jerry and Matt on my side and I'm the only ally Liz has left, I will be the sole survivor.
Up until this point, George has had the final say and the largest voice in our alliance. I don't want to just play to George's tactics anymore. I need to take out my biggest threat.
I think I'm sitting here as a result of George thinking I am his only threat.
Nina, your tribal council performance tonight made me decide to vote for you because I was going to vote for Matt. But I reckon I'm better off with a happy Jerry and unhappy Liz. Sorry.
I'm super happy with the game that I played. I made it to top 5, and I'm in the jury. I get to ask these people some hard-hitting questions, and I just want to see them squirm.